All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're continuing with MGS3. Been a minute since it's been such a hectic month scheduling wise. But we're back. And where we left off, I have 2 achievements left out of the whole game. And they are clearing the game without an alert and getting the Foxhound rank. So we're doing them in one go. We're just doing a Foxhound playthrough. And then we're done with MGS3. And on to the Acid games, if I remember correctly. But I'm still excited. I'm still excited. I have heard that this should not be too hard, even though this is the big boss rank equivalent for MGS3. I've heard that this is like the easiest one aside from Twin Snakes. And Twin Snakes was just the dumbest, like most baby easy mode big boss rank of all time. MGS1 with a trank gun just made big boss stupidly easy. Oh, does... Oh, wait. I'm not clicked in. Oh. I wasn't sure if the PlayStation controller would work out of the box with Master Collection or not. But I'm pleasantly surprised. And then this is the... Oh, no. MGS4 has one. I was going to say, this is the last big boss rank we'll ever have to do. But no, MGS4 still has one. I've heard that one isn't very bad either. After MGS2, I don't think anything will feel bad by comparison. Next 3 games are PSP and mobile. It's gonna be a good... So wait, it's Acid 1 and 2 into Portable Ops into mobile. Going to play the new PoE League? Bro, of course I am. The Druid looks so crazy. The Druid looks just insane. Okay. You know, we all expected, like, wolf form, bear form. That's pretty typical Druid stuff,
this marked the
right?
beginning of the era called the Cold War.
But I don't think anyone was ready for the Druid to also be able to turn into a wyvern. Like, you can just do a straight up dragon shape-shifting build in PoE 2 starting next week. You can just turn into a dragon and play the game as a dragon. If you want. Which, like, of course I want. I don't really know what we're doing, to be honest, in terms of strategy and all that. We're just going. No alerts, no kills. I have 25 saves. Which, compared to MGS2, again, is like, this is going to feel insanely easy. Although I'm not warm on my MGS3. It's been a minute. Portable Ops Plus. Plus, I don't think we'll do... Well, I'll have to look into it more. Plus is weird, where it was just a multiplayer expansion. Congrats on 100 MGS days. Why, thank you. Thank you. I feel like in terms of saves, I could probably do the Virtuous mission without any saves pretty easily, right? I could probably do that so easily. I bet I could. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh. Good start. Go. Oh, there's a damage limit too. That should be fine. I think. Okay.
Snake?
Oh, wrong area. In my brain, I was like, this is where the beehive is. I don't know if there's a shots fired requirement on this one. Maybe I should be a little more careful with aiming. There's no one. It was no one. Does it not do anything else? No, not really. It's just a bunch of new multiplayer maps and characters and stuff. Oh, I was gonna... Wait, that's an apple. It has been a minute. I should probably wait. Yeah, it's just an expansion. It's not like a game of its own. Or like a re-release even. It's just a bunch of new maps and characters and stuff like that for portable ops. I literally have like one more screen of enemies. I was very right about not needing to save during the Virtuous mission. Granted, this will be the hard one. But I think it's fine. You played Hotline Miami 2? I have not, no. Oh. He saw me right away. Let me... Oh, God. Man, is he not gonna go down? Hello? There he goes. Is there no one else I have to shoot here? Ooh. And I have 5 hours for this completion. We should be fine. At this pace. Oh my God. Maybe I should have just tried to shoot him. Jesus. Gone around or something. Wait for it. Any day now. So speedy. I never even had to stop. You see that? I was like a lightning bolt.
He's a member of the...
I mean, I feel fast so far. I can't lie. I've never played MGS3 like this. I've always been super thorough when playing it. So I feel fast as fuck right now. Flawless first attempt, aside from, I guess, like 2 missed shots and getting a little whack from a crocodile. Virtuous mission done. It's just that easy. How long do you think this run will take? I don't know, but that was fast. Like, that's pretty much the first hour of the game, if you're playing it normally, just done already. Give or take an hour, like with cutscenes and stuff too. It's gonna be one of those where just a lot of it going super fast is gonna be from skipping cutscenes and stuff like that. Never say it's gonna end up fast, it brings bad luck. I don't know, MGS3 is pretty easy. I'm gonna say no, just because there's nothing after the time skip either until like
So how does it
the
feel?
boss. So I'm just gonna run up to her first and then drop my first save. The first hour, if you take an hour to do it, exactly. Like under normal circumstances, I would say the average player spends about an hour on the Virtuous mission. It took us less than 10 minutes. So it's hard to say, but I don't think this should take too long. The only thing is doing bosses with this little health on extreme and everything too. That's gonna be a bitch. Speaking of bosses, I'm gonna save here instead. Which I think is a huge play. Save point number 1. I wish this game counted your saves. That would be so nice for doing this.
Okay, good
It
luck,
took 8
son.
minutes.
Thanks.
Fighting the end will be interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the stun grenades are already in my bag. I can do this trick that a certain wig taught me once. At the time, I said, when would I ever need to do that? But now, I see the vision. I probably need better camo on. No, Tiger Stripe pretty much will be my all-rounder here. Here we go. Aha! The grenades silence your footsteps for some reason. Only if you're, like, cooking it like this. Like I said, a little trick a certain wig taught me once. Pretty good one, if I do say so myself. Ooh. Okay. Stun grenade silences you. Any stun or any grenade, if you're holding it like that, like if you're cooking it, you have to be careful of the fuse. But it makes it so the enemies can't hear your footsteps. He taught me when we were playing Delta, because it's still a thing in Delta as well. He pointed it out and I was just like, why is that a thing? But now, for this one little bit where I don't have like a weapon to silently take them out with, it's huge. Suddenly it's a big deal. Okay. Let me try that again. Doesn't stun grenades not have to worry about a fuse? I think they still go off in his hand. Unless I'm misremembering. I think the stuns still do. So far, so good on Foxhound, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Oh no! Huh! Huh! I'm clearly a professional. I meant to just... Son of a bitch. Just don't kill you. Yeah, they won't kill you, but like, boom. Everyone's going near you. Damn it. Okay. Next time. This reset is about as painful as the MGS2 one was. Like, whenever I had to go back because of an alert. Sitting through all the splash screens and stuff does still suck. Alright. I guess that's the best camo I've got for now. probably save a second time at Eva. I'll probably just go all the way to Eva before using my second 25 is so many, though. I feel like I might not even need to stretch them out this thin. Like, obviously, with how easy the earlier areas are, it's a good thing to save them for later where things might be a little harder. And obviously, it's better to have too many than too few later on. But, like... Oh, no. Oh, son of a bitch. MGS3's alert system is still so dog shit. I will never stop complaining about it. The fact that that does raise a full alert is crazy. Just the instant he turns around and sees you. Yeah, less than 5 life bars of damage, no life medicine. Yeah, this one will be easy. This one will be easy. And we can't use MGS HD fix because for some reason, it fucks with OBS. Like, it makes the game impossible to capture with OBS, and I don't know why. But we had to skip on the HD fix just because of that for 2 and 3. I would have. But weirdly, they make the OBS software freak the fuck out when you try to capture it. And at first I thought it was a like a Konami issue because I hadn't tried to stream the Master Collection at all prior to that. And then I uninstalled the HD fix and it all went totally back to normal. I was just like, okay, no HD fix, I guess. There we go. You won't be saying this one is easy when you get to MGS4. Bro, even... I've heard MGS4's is pretty easy too. But there's no way... What do I do here? Oh. That's what I do there. That's what I do there. Okay. Nothing will be easier than the Twin Snakes big boss was. That was like the most brain dead extreme run of Metal Gear I've ever played. And it genuinely just is like MGS1's big boss was difficult because you don't have like non-lethal weapons. Like there's no tranquilizer or anything, right? So you actually had to sneak around everything in MGS1. You couldn't like kill or knock out anyone because it just didn't really work. Oops. But then Twin Snakes, you just go around and trank every guard and run right through, and it goes so quickly because it's MGS1. It's a short game as is. So even like the time limit is no issue. And because it's so easy, the limited saves aren't an issue either. Okay, this is number 2. This part is where things might get a little trickier. Definitely. Do I have to go into my backpack for... Maybe I should have saved after all that stuff already went. But it's fine. I didn't pay attention to what my time is on the save file there either.
Move!
5 hours feels really generous for this game, though. Like, I feel like even just my average playthrough of MGS3, like with cutscenes and everything, is only like 11 or 12 hours. Oh, there are 10 of them here on Extreme, though. Oh, shit. No, that was my opportunity. This, I'll probably have to, like, do a practice run here and figure out how I want to do it, and then run it back. Oh, there's barrels right there. That's right.
What? Not here? He's not here? I see him.
Shit. Shit. Oops. You played Zone of Enders? No, I have not. Started replaying The Witcher 3, and like my last Cyberpunk run, I plan on doing 100%. God bless. It's over. We lost Yuriko. Again. And the saves are so generous, too. 10.5 minutes is my time so far. Yeah, I'm not feeling too worried about this one, to be honest. I think the boss fights will be the only thing that's a bit finicky, and that's just going to be because of Extreme with this little health. Everything from the bosses is going to be like 1 or 2 shot. So I'll just have to, similar to like MGS2, just learn the bosses like absolutely perfectly. But that will probably be the worst part. Other than that, I don't expect this to be bad. Especially with how smoothly it's going so far. Are they like about to run out here? Or are they still doing their normal breach?
What's wrong?
Shit. Oh, that's such an awkward. There we go.
What's wrong? I see him.
Who saw me? Oh. Okay, he's sitting right there. I was thinking he was over on the other side, but I forget that he can go back and forth, and he probably went over there because of the noise, actually. We're beating the game within 5 hours or less. These 5-hour achievements. Maybe it's just from, like, Resident Evil speedruns being so much more strict. I hear 5 hours is my time limit, and I'm like, 5 hours? Easy. Easy. After doing, like, remake in 2.5 hours and stuff like that, I hear 5 hours is my time limit. I'm not even scared of it. We just go. Blindly. Okay, I feel like I actually kind of had the right idea here. Maybe. Comes down to if I can lean around that corner to get the guy up top, honestly. That will be the make or break for, like, this being the strat. So we got the 2 ocelots out here, right?
Now is not the time!
What's wrong?
Hold on. I'll have to go back and see. There's not a shots fired requirement on this game. I can fire as many shots as I want. Okay, yeah, he's right there. Oh. Shit. Whoa. Okay. What's your favorite version of MGS3? I mean, really, they're all the same aside from like just tiny differences. Like, and even then, those differences are more like mini games or pieces of additional content either being there or not being there. And they're not really any different when it comes to just the main game. So generally, I would say like it doesn't really matter unless you're trying to do like all the mini games and additional stuff and all that. But in that regard, Delta is actually the most like feature complete version of MGS3 we've ever had. It just is a remade MGS3. So then like the core game for the main story and everything is different. But when it comes to all the additional stuff, Delta has absolutely everything and is missing nothing. And it's the only version of MGS3 that's like that.
What's wrong?
Familiar with Outlast? Oh. Yeah, Outlast you could reasonably beat in under an hour. I started reading that, I'm like, under an hour, oh god. But Outlast, you definitely could, like if you just knew exactly where you were going. That seems surprisingly reasonable. Wait, is he not? Oh, whoa. I don't know how I want to deal with him. He's gonna be a problem. Someone saw that. Maybe not. Oh my god, I got him. I took a guess on where his head would be. I couldn't really see him through the tree. I actually nailed him in the dome. The fuck? Could have sworn it must have been like a snake or something. Are all of them still in the room? I don't love that. Seems like they are.
What?
Oh god, okay.
No one here after all.
There's a third one. What if...
What?
Oh, I got so cheated there. That was supposed to be a 4-in-1, not a 3-in-1. I thought I had a little more time to actually get him. Oh, that would have been so good. Have you heard of Queen's Domain? No, I have not. Lunchables ad plays and then DoorDash and then Alienware and Deadpool VR and Fortnite. Cool ads. Yeah, welcome to Twitch. Twitch without a sub is crazy. Or Turbo. They do have that thing now. I say like they haven't had it for a couple years already. Honestly, just give me Splitter. Oh, come on. because the game is so short. Yeah, Outlast is crazy short. I got this. The strat is coming together piece by piece.
What's wrong? Where'd he go?
That's what's gonna be nice about this one too.
Where'd he go?
Is it's not gonna be like MGS2 in that way where everything needs to be so optimal and so perfect that I basically need to like look it up and see what to do and then work for like an hour on trying to execute it. I can kind of freehand this shit and it just works. This worked last time. We're so far away that he can't even see me. Waiting for him kind of sucks though. Oops, didn't mean to lay down. And then if these guys group up in the same spot, I hear them. At least I think. Oh.
What?
Oh, oh shit. Don't worry about that.
Nobody here.
Must have been the wind. Am I right? MGS3 also has the worst fucking AI. Is he just gonna stay here? Is he not gonna go back? Did I unintentionally fuck this up? So they do go there. Like that quickly. Didn't you used to play zombies? I did. I used to like exclusively play zombies for content. You think we'll ever get an MGS4 port? Yeah, Master Collection 2 is happening. And like MGS4 is the only game that 110% will be in that collection. Anything else, you could kind of speculate like whether or not it will be there one way or the other. But MGS4 100% will be in Master Collection 2. It's pretty much the only game that is like a guarantee. Ugh. Ugh.
Where's he hiding?
Is this the big boss run? Yes. This is the big boss run. Actually, it's Foxhound. Because big boss.
I will stick my finger in your teeth.
Alright, never mind then. It is kind of nice that I can so easily improv this run compared to 2. 2 was crazy. It really was just like looking at a guide for everything. And then just trying to execute it exactly the way I saw it. Oh shit.
Where can he be?
Oh fuck. I panicked because he was coming my way.
I see him.
And then he popped out right as I went to crawl again. God damn it. Shit.
I just want to stick my finger in there.
Do you have
It's
anything
flat.
else?
Not as easy as presumed. I mean, we are like 10% through the game already in about 10 minutes. So it's pretty easy. This is the first bit where there's been any struggle to it. Everything else I improv'd and just got like through it right away. First try. And I knew that this would be the first bit. That's why I went for the Eva save. Well, like I said, I don't need to really ration out the saves that much either.
Where'd he go?
Oops. Misinput. Come here. Come here. I thought that last guy was totally free, but I forget the, what's it? The sight range on the AI is a little longer than I'm used to. Oop. Good enough. He'll be out in a minute. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe not good enough. If that's not a clean shot, I guess those guys come over to investigate because reasons. God damn you, Konami. I appreciate the authenticity of this collection, but holy shit, I should be able to reset without watching all the splash screens every single time. Okay. Splitter. Tiger Stripe. Probably not perfectly optimal here, but doesn't really need to be honest. Remove the splash screens, easy. Even the Steam command for it, like in the launch options, doesn't work for Master Collection.
Where'd he go?
Because when you launch a Master Collection game, it opens up a separate app that the actual game then launches from. And the launch options on Steam only apply to the initial app. And they don't apply to the actual game once you open that later. Which is great. Thank you, Konami. It's so weird, too, because I get that, like, on the console versions of Master Collection, it's all just, like, one big install. But on the PC version, they have, like, every one of the games as separate games on Steam. But then you still have to open up, like, a launcher app for that game and then just click another button that's like, yeah, I want to play this game. I get it on console where all the games run from one launcher, but on PC where things are already separated through Steam, it makes no sense. I don't know why they did it that way. Ooh, I threw that way too far. Forget that I'm not really supposed to hold it. It's more of a lob. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw the number only drop by 2. That first one made them go behind the tree. Okay, trying to do it quick and clean the way I'm doing it at least. A little finicky. You have to do that even if you buy an individual game digitally. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that no matter what, everything runs out of the launcher in Master Collection, even on the PC version. Like, I don't know why, if everything is separate in Steam, why does it not just launch, like, straight into the main menu of the game? Oh, I guess because they included, like, all of the language packs and, like, the screenplays and additional stuff, maybe that's why they went for it. That is why they went for it. That's why they did it that way. Because all of the language settings and, like, additional content are in the launcher app, not in the game itself. That is why. Streamer, the Discord? Yeah. HD Fix doesn't work with OBS. It fucks up OBS. I was just talking about it at the start of stream, actually, because someone mentioned it. HD Fix makes capturing the game through OBS, like, impossible. I was going to use it initially with MGS2, but it fucked it. Has the intro skipping? Yeah, I know. I just can't use it for streaming or recording it. Well, I guess if I recorded it through something other than OBS, but yeah, I can't use it for streaming it. To be fair, I don't use OBS to record stuff, but that's besides the point. Okay, this time I got it. Check it. Good lob. Only one left standing. That's the way. That's the vision. Ha! Oh god, and then where do I go? I forget. Am I supposed to go this way? This is the dumbest reason to waste time after getting all 10 of them cleanly. This is the actual dumbest way for me to fuck this up. Shit. It's back this way. I remembered one way triggered the cutscene. Do I save immediately after all that? I don't think I need to. I really don't think I need to. Also, who keeps putting this 1911 back in my bag? Hello? Who's doing that? Okay. We keep her going. I don't really know where I'm gonna do my third save. Oh yeah, okay. I just wanted some food in my bag. Just in case. I don't know how much food I'm gonna really need throughout all this. There's a lot of unknowns. We're just winging it here. Figuring it out as we go. $25 saves is so many. With DXVK as well. I mean, at this point, this is the last of the master collection that we're doing. So I'm not really worried about it. Like literally once I get this playthrough done, I'm not streaming master collection again. So I'm not terribly concerned with it. Is this the electric fence area? Yeah, this is so easy too. Oh, yeah, I'm not saving for this either. What about capture issue again? That's fair. Very sketched out by both the claymores and the dogs trying to do this quickly. Ugh. I'm just saying no to the dogs. Just, nope. Not dealing with all that. Oh my god. It's gotta, well, I don't know. Lectarn, I guess, is better here. Oh yeah, that actually is like noticeably better. Okay. Ooh. I am not used to you being there. You think you know this game. Jesus, man. He scared the fuck out of me. Oh, wow. Now that's a detection range. Really? That trank dart is like in his face. He just goes, what? One of the guards did go to investigate the dog sound. What is that again? Oh, chocolate chip actually will be great to have later. I'm glad that I snagged that. First try. Honestly, I can go straight to Ocelot here. You know what? That trick is so fucky. I love it. That trick looks so insane when you do it. I love that. I'm not gonna get sick of that now that I'm really using it a lot. That is so good. Are they gonna remake the other games like Delta? They haven't announced any plans for it if they do intend to. At least not so far. And we're at Ocelot. Let me drop save number 3 right here. For sure. Boss fight is where death happens. We're at Ocelot with 19 minutes on the save file. I think we're good. 5-hour time limit. I'm Widow Wee Big Boss. I say before this boss, I'm going to severely regret saying that.
Not bad, eh?
Oh, okay, that's actually not that much damage, especially compared to like,
Get away from me.
I'm used to running MGS2 now. That is not much damage for a bullet from Ocelot.
My hat.
Fuck your hat. Ow.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
My hat.
Bruh. I'm pissed about that. I am awful at this boss too, is the thing. Like every single MGS3 playthrough, people in chat are just like, bro, you can't be serious right now. But I am genuinely just that awful at the Ocelot fight.
Felt a tension like this before.
And the Eva fight in MGS2. I just can't do the aiming in these games. I'm terrible with the aiming in these games is the issue. Oh, you can skip that. I never knew. I tried just hitting the button because I'm like, man, these suck. And you actually can skip that. I thought it was just like the first time he reloads, he was guaranteed to get it for free. Oh.
I've never felt a tension like this before.
Where is he? The fuck?
That's so different from simply changing a clip.
Is he like behind the tree? I should have done this sooner. It's behind that mound. Oh, Snake, you stupid bitch. That was Snake's fault, not mine. Ow! This is why we dropped save number 3 right here. Bro, we're at Ocelot and I've only used 3 saves. The 25 save limit is so generous compared to prior big boss runs. Not my worst Ocelot attempt. I've had worse. Certainly. Oh, sorry. The question was, do I think they're gonna remake the other games? It's hard to say because we don't really have like good sales figures on Delta. But I would be interested if it was successful enough for them to take a similar approach to what they've been doing with Silent Hill now. Where Konami's like stated approach for Silent Hill post Silent Hill 2 remake and Silent Hill F is basically like, yeah, the remakes make enough money that they can basically sustain the franchise. Like, if we just keep remaking the games, like, the franchise can go on healthily, and it's not really a worry. And then their stated goal with that is that any new Silent Hill projects that they make, like, with new teams and all that, those are free to be, like, much more experimental and weird and like try new things because the remakes are already the safe games that are making the money. So they don't really have to be too worried about taking risks like that with the Silent Hill franchise. And I really like that approach. I feel like genuinely I could not even be mad at them if the remakes were subpar, with which SH2 remake was great, not as good as the original SH2, but still a really fun game. But like, even if the remakes just aren't very good, like, I'm just kind of happy that they do them at that point because, oh, I should be doing this fight without the suppressor on my gun. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. Because it allows them like a lot more freedom to try to like evolve Silent Hill with the new games. So I'm really down for that approach, personally. Plus, I enjoyed SH2 Remake. I'm excited to see them do the first game. I feel like the first game is going to be a lot more difficult to remake for, like, the modern day, particularly with the story. Because the story in Silent Hill 1 did not hold up the way it did in Silent Hill 2, like, over the years. The story in Silent Hill 1 is much more, like, video gamey, for lack of a better way of putting it. Whereas with Silent Hill 2 and on, the series kind of became known for like very deep, like thought-provoking approaches to mental illness and all that. But Silent Hill 1 was like a very video gamey, like, oh, there's an evil cult in the town. They're doing all sorts of bad cult things. And it still had some of that, like, more mature take on mental illness stuff, but it not so much. I feel like SH1's story will require more rewriting if they don't want it to feel super video gamey like that. But a part of me also kind of hopes that they just leave it as is, because I feel like it would be super funny for it to come out with a story that is so like distinctly late 90s horror game like that.
That's so different from simply changing.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm so bad at this fight. I might have to perfect stealth it. But it genuinely, if I do look up like the perfect stealth guide, I feel like the solution is just gonna be like get good. Just aim better. None of the originals are easy to remake, and none of them should be remade. I don't feel like should be remade is really so much the question. They're going to, just for the sake of keeping the franchise going, and even from that, I would say that they should. Because genuinely, like, if the two options presented are remake the old Silent Hill games and use the money from those to be able to make new Silent Hill games, like totally new games, that is better than just, well, we spent a lot of money on Silent Hill F and it didn't sell as well as we hoped, so we're just not going to do Silent Hill for the next 10 years again. Like, I would rather have Silent Hill stick around. I don't think the SH2 remake was as good as the original. Like, I definitely think with a remake of 1, the biggest thing that held SH2 remake back that I think they could learn from is just there's no reason to make the game twice as long purely for the sake of having a longer game. That was so unnecessary. Like, I genuinely don't know why they did that. It was kind of nice the first time, but even then, like, you know, in the labyrinth, which already was an area that struggled with pacing, I was just like, man, I've been in this labyrinth for like 3 hours now. You know, I'm just like, can I leave yet? Are we done? Oh shit, I'm exposed. Oh. Chat, if nothing else, take this playthrough as proof that even if you can't aim in the classic Metal Gears, you could still do Big Boss if you wanted to. Take my MGS2 playthrough as proof, if you're not willing to jump to conclusions on this one.
You're all talk, huh?
Wait a minute, did I call Olga Eva a minute ago? I was about to say, but I was about to say because of that fight being like one of the first things, and I still managed to get through it. But did I call Olga Eva a couple minutes ago? I feel like I may have. Oh God. Oh shit. Oh, did I not hit him?
Not bad.
I may have aimed too high. That snake. Kojima was straight up evil for putting snakes in the couple spots that you can reasonably take cover.
That's so different from simply changing a clip.
Oh my God, still can't aim. Think you did? I think I did too. Woo.
Damn!
Oh my God, I hear it. Kojima! the fuck? That sounded like he was like directly to my left. MGS3's wonky audio strikes. It's actually the first wonky audio moment we've had this run, in fairness. Remember the damage requirement? 5 life bars max. Yeah, but I think it's 5 full life bars? Question mark. Oh, should I just be using like the perfect stealth guide for the bosses so that I don't take so much damage that we end up having to do the whole run again? Oh, that was pretty fancy. Gotta give it to him. Oh, maybe I should. Hold on. I might just redo it, to be honest, because I don't think pausing, well, I don't know. MGS2, if you paused like this, it didn't actually pause the game, so I doubt it does here. Okay. I have to get through this ad. It's skippable, thank God. Perfect stealth. Ocelot boss fight. I got another ad when I skipped like 20 minutes in for the timestamp. I hate it here. And he actually has the Ocelot boss fight as the 4th save in his run. This was only my 3rd, but okay. I was on top of that. Oh. You can hold L1 to scoot back while still aiming. And once you're made sure that you scoot it back just a little bit so you don't fall while throwing grenades, equip a stun grenade and throw 1 at Ocelot. Then equip your Mark 22 and turn around. Once it goes off, you can turn back around and shoot 1 round off at Ocelot before doing the same thing again, throwing the stun grenade toward him. What? Equipping your Mark 22 and then turning around. Once you've done the second shot, you want to quickly equip your lethal gun and then shoot at this animal here. That's going to cause Ocelot to get upset and turn around, and that's going to give you the chance to get a free shot off. Once you shoot him once, go over this way to pick up some ammo. Bro, this is why we look up the perfect stealth guide sometimes. What the fuck am I seeing? Next shot off, and then he's going to taunt you here. As soon as he taunts you, you can get an extra shot off here. He's not even going for headshots. He's just going for consistency. Shoot him if you can. And then once they say major forgive me, you can get another free shot off on him. What I like to do here is actually shoot with your lethal gun. The B's up here. It's going to cause you to have another free shot on Ocelot. Oh. Get the angle on him and land here. That's going to finish the fight. Wow. Okay, I want to try that just for the hell of it. Like, even he ended up taking about the same amount of damage I did in my fight. But I just want to try that because, wow. Reviving the Silent Hill franchise and making a new game. You think they'll do something similar for MGS? It's really hard to say with MGS because the reception, the general reception to Konami trying to make a new MGS game without Kojima would be immediately negative regardless of what the game is. If that makes sense. Oh. I fucked it up. I gave him too much time. It's immediate. You have to be so fast. But like, Konami could make a game that is like everything that people loved about MGS3 with a better story, and it's perfect. It's like the MGS3 that you only ever could have dreamed of. Like, it's somehow even better. They could release something like that. And if Kojima was not involved, the immediate reaction will be negative. It doesn't actually matter what the game is. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't do the turnaround thing.
Excellent.
Shit. Oops. Oops. Oh, okay, that was actually... The bullet went through him.
Son of a bitch! How'd that one taste? Felt a tension like this before.
Son of a bitch. He's not coming out. The stun grenade trick is cool. And the fact that you can just get a shot off like as soon as the fight starts. Also cool.
I love it!
Ah! I should have just taken the body shot. Hold on. Does he save after? Oh no, because it's the caves. Shit, I continued anyway. Okay. I'm looking at where he saves next. I guess probably at the Pain boss fight, right? Because there's no enemies in the caves that can like alert to you. I would have thought, yeah, drop a save after the boss fight, but no, there's no enemies down there to like alert or anything. So there's no purpose. And I know that even by the standards of the perfect stealth, I have an extra save that I don't need to have, but I have it.
Fuck that.
Ow.
Not bad, eh?
That's a pretty awesome trick. That's pretty great. The stun grenade shit is fun.
Excellent. You won't get away from me.
Oh,
Shot.
son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch! Come on.
I didn't know that he got angry if you killed the goat. This is why we look stuff up sometimes, chat. So many cool little things that I just never knew.
I've never felt a tension like this before.
I could have headshot him there easily. Use the bees here. Ah. Snake bite.
Get away from me! Shoot! Get out of here!
Oh, I can't even see him up here. Oh no. Okay, it worked out. I was like, I fucked it up. But no, we're good. Okay, the caves. I think you go this way. It's been a minute, but we played so much MGS3 right around the time that Delta came out, and I did 2 playthroughs for that video and everything. Okay, I looked on the video while crawling. He does, what's it? He does use his next save on the Pain. He doesn't save at all in the caves. I'm gonna eat this snake real quick. Just while we're crawling through here. I have so much time. Actually, I'm gonna eat the alligator. Much better. I guess I just have the snake for later now. Oh god, I don't have water camo or anything. It's fine. For that fact when it was announced. Yeah, it's kind of just the way the Metal Gear fandom is like the thought of a Metal Gear game without Kojima is like sacrilege. Man, I'm not gonna have much health for him though. I should probably like get up to the fight, save, And then look at how perfect stealth does it. For the bosses, that's probably where I'm just gonna have to look at the strats. Because I know how to fight the MGS3 bosses, but not like quickly and optimally, you know? That is more of a mystery for me.
You going to?
So this is my 4th save. What's my time on the clock?
Good luck.
Even if we say that's 23 minutes, we are on such insane pace. Okay. Oh, he's showing the New Game Plus strat first, but we're not on New Game Plus. Here we go.
The way we're going to do it for a new game is by trying to emulate the same thing that we did with the Patriot. But since we don't have the Patriot on a new game, we're just going to use our lethal handgun. What you want to do, the first thing is make sure you have your lethal handgun equipped, of course, and make sure that it is not suppressed. We don't want to wear out the suppressor for no reason. Once you've made sure of those things, you're going to do the same thing as in the last strategy. Just make sure to lay into the pain as soon as you can, as soon as you gain control of Snake. Like this. That's going to stop him from throwing his pheromones the same way as the last strat, and you just want to go for headshots. Now, I should mention, if you're not able to do this super clean, when he throws a grenade at you, you can actually go in the water and press triangle to bring yourself back up, and that'll make you immune to grenades. For the pheromones, you can do the same thing. Just go in the water for a second, try to get away from like the little puffs of smoke or whatever they are. You can also go underwater to avoid AI requires.
I got an ad. AI ad.
Since I know not everybody's going to be able to do the strat right off the bat, those are some ways you can avoid most of his attacks. When he does this, all that is just kind of obscuring your view, as you can see in first-person view. I can't really see that well. Once you take in the pain out, congratulations. If you don't have his camera,
okay. I just have to go back to see the main strat then on New Game Plus. Just different guns. Okay, hold on.
For New Game Plus, you want to abuse the hell out of the Patriot. The way that you're going to do that is right as soon as the fight starts, you equip the Patriot and just lay into the pain. That's going to stop him from throwing his pheromones for the Hornets. And then once you stop him, you can just try to headshot him, focus on getting headshots off on him.
Oh wow, you can get like 4
Once he
headshots.
covers himself with his Hornets, equip a grenade or a smoke grenade. And then you're just going to stand in this same spot here, hold square to do a tough throw or a hard throw. And that should line up perfectly with where he is. And then same thing, you just want to aim at his head over and over again. As much as you can until you get to phase 2.
Wow.
The beginning of phase 2 is super important. You equip a grenade right away, and then throw it right away, and then go into first-person view by aiming your gun. So make sure that you're in first-person view when he throws those Hornets. Or else those Hornets are going to knock you down, and you're not going to have a good time, trust me.
But they just
actually
miss
like glitch or bug
if you're in first person. What the fuck?
Because the game runs at 60 frames per second. If you are in first-person view while those Hornets go off, you actually won't get hit by them.
It's a Master Collection bug because of the higher frame rate. Incredible. Thank you, Konami. I was like, why do they not hit you if you're in first person? What are you doing? Looking at the optimal way to speedrun this boss from our good friend, Perfect Stealth. What are you doing? Good old mechanics tied to frame rate. Classic. My one thing, I don't know if I have grenades. Which, yeah. I don't know. Are there grenades in the fight? Oh, I have grenades. Okay. And smoke grenades. I don't know where I got these. I don't recall grabbing these. But we take those. Okay, my gun just did not aim at him. It just did not. He was like, oh yeah, as soon as you start the fight, just pull out your gun, spam it. It will hit him. Mine just did not. Like, at all. Ugh. This is actually kind of a good one, though, because he spams him with the lethal here to, like, knock him off balance. And then, seriously, he hits him 4 times in the head, like, before he's fully recovered from it. The stun from this is so long. My gun just genuinely does not hit him like that. It just simply does not. Let me go back to the start. See it again. Hold on. It's because you're moving. I move after firing the first couple shots because it's not hitting him, so I'm trying to readjust it. Oh, he does first person with the handgun, but he just says to hold the button with the Patriot. That's the difference. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's gotta be fast as fuck. Okay. That's weird. Must be something with fully automatics versus semi. Got my plat on MGS3 a long time ago. I mean, we're like an hour into trying Foxhound. This shit, after doing MGS2, even after doing MGS1, Big Boss, to be honest, this shit feels so easy. Okay. Oops. Oh, the reset is so painful too. This sucks with the splash screens. I ate pizza? What kind of pizza? When did you get pizza? What? Oh, yesterday you got pizza. Never mind. In my brain, I thought it was Saturday because I didn't stream yesterday. So I just skipped a day mentally. Delta Foxhound was a fucking cakewalk. Doing my MGS3 Foxhound sucked. On native PS2, the resets take so long. Bro, the resets are even bad on PC Master Collection just because of these screens. Probably not as bad, but even these are like, oh. But no, like difficulty-wise, it's not that bad compared to, granted, like MGS2 Big Boss is notoriously like the most difficult thing in the franchise. Yeah, my auto aim is just not working. Do I have it like turned off or something? There's no way. Because I even tried to hold it first. Control settings, maybe? No. Why is it not auto aiming at him? Never fighting those rays again. It was so bad. Leftover pizza we got my dad. Yeah, I remembered after I thought about it for a second. I'm like, when did you get a pizza? Yeah, I remember. The rays weren't even the worst part for MGS2, to be honest. Like, they sucked. But dude, the VTOL fight is easily the worst, at least for me. That was easily the worst in MGS2. Trying to like do that without getting hit by it. All right, Kojima. Oh, the Harrier. I was close. Yeah, that. And just like needing to learn all the tricks off of YouTube for iframes and stuff. That fight was awful. Plus, the way I did my saves was kind of stupid during my big boss. I had my save to where like I had to do this whole long section and then finish with the Harrier. Because I had done an extra save near the start that kind of screwed me for a lot of it. I got the stun. I was just starting to get pissed about it too. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is still gonna take me an extra go of it. Bro, he's... My ability to aim on PS2 Metal Gear just does not get better, does it? Oh my god, I need to crack my window. The fact that I timed it perfectly too, every time that his head swayed was when I decided to pull the trigger. That was incredible. You don't have to hold L3. You could just toggle it. Yeah, my auto aim isn't kicking in. I'm not using L3. What if I did use L3 though? No. Ah, shit. Getting that first stun. I think it has to hit, or sorry, I think every bullet from the mag has to hit with the 1911. They said there is no on and off in the settings. I don't know why my auto aim isn't working. I can do it without it. I saw it work without it the one time. All I need is this one time too. Where did the fucking dodge roll come from? What? Okay, that one I'm pissed. That one I had it. He fucking whipped out the dodge roll. Oh no. At least I have 21 saves still left after this. This is only my 4th save. Because I didn't pull up the perfect stealth video until the Ocelot fight. Hold down the L1 button. No, that just resets the camera to wherever Snake is facing. You trying to exploit? No, I'm trying to knock him out of his first attack by getting the hit stun faster than he can throw it. No exploit, just fast aim. But the auto aim isn't kicking in. Maybe it's just something with the PC version. There, like that. Oh, I still can't aim on these controls. What? What? You're bullshitting me. What is his head hitbox? What is it? Let's talk about the L3 toggle. No, it's a first person thing. The L3 toggle is for the third person aiming. Looks like a pain to perfect. Ha ha ha. Yeah, the boss fights are going to be the only part of this that are a bitch. Ha! It's 6 bullets, not... What is your head hitbox? Hello? I should be aiming for, like, lower face. The top... Okay, that went through him, too. What? Oh, I don't have a grenade equipped. Shit. It came into the water. Okay, that's fine. Did I overthrow that? No, that's fine. Oh, I can't see him. Oops. I killed a couple fish. Oh, not the pheromones. Yeah, that's the attack we're trying to avoid. That's the entire point of the hit stun at the beginning, is to prevent that attack from coming out. Hold on, what did he say about the bees in your face? I remember him saying something, but I forgot. It was in phase 1.
That's gonna stop him from throwing his pheromones for the hornets, and then once you stop him, you can just try to headshot and focus on getting headshots off on him. Once he covers himself with his hornets, equip a grenade or a smoke grenade, and then you're just gonna stand in the same spot here, hold square to do a tough throw or a hard throw.
Hold
and
it.
That should line up perfectly with where he is. And same thing, you just want to aim at his head over and over again.
He doesn't even get the bees to come out his first phase. He gets like a perfect
Phase 2 is super important.
no attack first phase in this footage.
Right away, and then go into first person view by aiming your gun. So make sure that you're in first person view when he throws those hornets, or else those hornets are going to knock you down, and you're not going to have a good time. Trust me. There's actually a sort of like glitch or bug that happens in the HD collection or master collection, because the game runs at 60 frames per second. If you are in first person view while those hornets go off, you actually won't get hit by them.
I love
So that's
perfect
my
stealth.
method of doing it if you have the Patriot at your disposal. Now, the way we're going to do it for a new game,
I swear I saw him say something about it.
we did with the Patriot, but since we don't have the Patriot on a new game, we're just going to use our lethal handgun. What you want to do, the first thing is make sure you have your lethal handgun equipped, of course, and make sure that it is not suppressed. We don't want to wear out the suppressor for no reason. Once you've made sure of those things, you're going to do the same thing as in the last strategy. Just make sure to lay into the pain as soon as you can, as soon as you gain control of Snake, like this. That's going to stop him from throwing his pheromones the same way as the last strat, and you just want to go for headshots. Now, I should mention, if you're not able to do this super clean, when he throws a grenade at you, you can actually go in the water and press triangle to bring yourself back up, and that'll make you immune to grenades. For the pheromones, you can do the same thing. Just go in the water for a second.
Oh.
Get away from like the little puffs of smoke or whatever they are. You can also go underwater to avoid hornets.
Oh, okay.
Since I know not everybody's going to be able to do the strat right off the bat, those are some ways you can avoid most of his attacks.
So I didn't need to reset.
All that is just kind of obscuring your view, as you can see in first-person view. I can't really see that well.
Oh.
Once you take in the paint out,
Okay, yeah, he didn't say anything about it. I thought he said something about it. He didn't. He just said, oh yeah, when this happens, you can't see. Thank you, perfect stealth. When he does the attack that obscures your vision is obscured. Anyway, moving on. Thank you. I guess there's just no counter to it. It's just kind of like, yeah, you got bees in your face. Sucks. This is suddenly making me wish that I did have a New Game Plus save file going into this. The Patriot strat is so much easier, at least to start an attempt of. Just because you don't have to land like a near perfect magazine with the 1911 on that. To interrupt the attack. Because it has to be so quick, and you can at most miss one bullet in the whole magazine. And by the time that I've fired off all 7, like if I didn't get it, the attack is just coming out like on the 7th bullet. Once we're past this, there's not another boss fight until the Fear, though. So, like... I was waiting for him to roll. Wild how few special items actually affect your rank. Yeah, in his New Game Plus strats, he just straight up is running the Stealth Suit and the Patriot for so much of it. Because it apparently doesn't affect getting the Foxhound rank. Granted, the sneaking suit shouldn't, because you can still get it at the end of the game. But like the fact that he can use it the whole game for like the halved damage and everything, and it just doesn't affect the rank. Or not the halved damage, sorry. Why am I thinking of the Peace Walker one? The silent footsteps. Okay, that one was a little weird. Oh, shit. I don't have the grenades equipped, that's right. I forget every time. What? Where the fuck did that one go? Well, good enough. Huh? Oh, I'm actually like swarmed. Smoke grenades also work for it. Oh, the sneaking suit in this game does have your damage. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I was right, and I thought I was wrong. Okay, I need the smoke grenades too now. Ooh. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't have to reset for that. I should though. I should. I don't have to, but I'd rather not take that giant chunk of damage. And then at the end of this be like, oh, you took 6 health bars of damage instead of 5. No Foxhound. But it doesn't make you silent. I get them all mixed up, apparently. Jesus Christ. But yeah, having like the sneaking suit and the Patriot and stuff like that would make this even easier. Like that would basically trivialize the few parts of the big boss rank, or sorry, the Foxhound rank that will actually be tough like this. Like that first hit stun, if I had the Patriot, would be free every time. The sneaking suit just makes boss fights way easier. And just having all the camos, like all the optimal camos for every area right off the bat would also make it easier. Bro, the spider camo for any spot that I am getting spotted a lot, just fly through it with spider camo real quick, it would be so much easier. See, I keep waiting for the roll now because he was doing it so consistently, and then he just doesn't go straight for the attack, and I don't have time. This is the first actual roadblock. Even the Ocelot fight was not as tricky to pull off efficiently as this. Granted, I could just drop off and not go for the hit stun, but it literally knocks out a quarter of his health right off the bat to get it. So I feel like it is worth it. Let me try without it. Grenade? Question mark? Yeah. Oops. No, the hit stun is worth it. I want that hit stun at the start. I really do. God damn it. But I mean, even this. So like, I'm looking at just the length of Perfect Stealth's Foxhound guide, right? This point in his guide, the pain fight, is 27 minutes into his full breakdown step-by-step of everything. The video in total is 1 hour and 43. So like, I'm already nearly a third of the way done at this point. Nearly. I feel like I have to get past the pain and probably a little further to actually be like a third of the way through. But point being, we're fucking cooking this run. Absolutely flying through it. If I don't get stuck here for much longer, I would be on pace to get 5 hours even in real world time, like without resets and stuff. My in-game time is 22 minutes though, which is insane. Ha! Oops. Oh my god. Why are you strutting away? I can't aim like this. I can't aim in this game at all, to be fair. And body shots do so little to him. Don't have the grenades. Is that gonna bounce right off? No. This sucks. This sucks. The fish really felt that one, let me tell you. Oh, I interrupted it. Let's go. What is your head hitbox? That's what's pissing me off in this fight more than anything. I shoot him square in between the eyes, just phases through his head. Shoot him in the forehead, just phases right through. What is this guy's hitbox? Genuinely, what the fuck is that? God damn. Like, I'm bad at the aiming. But this isn't even me sometimes. This is the game sometimes. Oh, fuck me. This part is, in fact, a pain. Can confirm. Oh, why did I immediately try to find my grenade? That was weird. My brain just lagged. I think sometimes the grenade attack comes out too fast to be interrupted. Or the pheromone attack, rather, not grenade. Sorry. I feel like if he throws it that immediately, because even like my bullets hit him dead on right away, but it was just so quick that I don't know if I could have interrupted it there. This is why we save on boss fights every time. Every single time, without fail. We save for boss fights. So how many bosses are there in this game, actually? So that helps me think about... After this, I'm not going to include Ocelot or him in that. After him, there's the Fear, End, and Fury. There's Volgan 1, 2, 3. Trying to think. The boss. And then that's it. So 7 bosses after him. Oops. Mashed a little too hard. Fuck your spinny bullshit. I'm so bad at aiming too. This is insane. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. So yeah, wait. I'm not forgetting one. Yeah, 7 more. This is already saved 4. So that leaves me with 14 saves that I don't need to wait for boss fights for. And I can just put them down wherever I want. 14 extra saves. Like, even not including the bosses. What's happening here? We're on the Foxhound run. And the pain is giving me some trouble. That is such an early armor move. I was not ready for that. Oh, he ducks a little after you break the armor. Why is it trouble? Just tricky to get through, like, quickly and without taking damage. Oh, yeah, he immediately has armor in phase 2, I forget. There. Wait, what? Why did his armor not break? What? I'm getting bullshitted. Oh, pheromones. Fuck. And a grenade. Jesus. Ow, ow. Armor? Yeah. Whoa, snake. I swear I was looking more to the left than that. I'm out of grenades. Son of a bitch. Not one of my smoke grenades landed close enough to break it. He's unexpectedly finicky. I had good RNG that time. I just fucked up all 3 of my grenade throws in phase 2. And I'm realizing how wild the RNG can be in terms of, like, how aggressive he is and how quickly his attacks come out. See, like there? That's the first time that I've gotten 4 shots before he did anything else after the stun. It genuinely just is random. I don't know why my gun wouldn't come out there. Oh, okay. Oh, you fucker. I was like, oh, I just have to tap him in the body somewhere. Please. Okay, thank God. I was like, don't make me use another grenade if I don't have to. Is that the Hornets? Yes. You see what I mean about RNG, chat? You see it now? What the fuck is this run? Assuming this is Foxhound? Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh. Why is my gun not coming out? Oh, well. I got pheromoned on. This is gonna be a little fucky. Ha! Ha! Got him. Okay. Now, we dip. Oh my god, I'm stuck? Shouldn't have to save until there are guards. I'm assuming you did Big Boss for 2. Yeah, we already did it for 1, 2, and Twin Snakes. You could probably take a safe guess which one was the easiest. Let me tell you. Don't really know if I need the food, but it can't hurt me. Again, rather have too much than too little. What is this? I'm never gonna use it. Suppressor would have been great, but I'll take the ammo. With 2 out of the way, you got the worst one done. Yeah, I hear that this and 4, and apparently now Delta are like, apparently, well, people always say that those are the easier ones out of like the lineup, but I think most people aren't including Twin Snakes in that because like, yeah. Just, yeah. I might be able to do this without. I'm doing it. I'm getting ballsy with it. Oh shit. I should pretty safely be able to do this without a save. I'm pushing it for no reason, for the record. Like I have an extra save in my pocket to use even. Just in case, I have the extra one. This is my 5th save.
Hey, Snake.
Is almost take no damage. It's 5 life bars for 3. I am so glad I saved. That was a good idea. That was a good idea on my part. Yeah. Good job, Cole. Always get the croc cap. I should have. Oh damn. Yeah, that was the panic right there. Was it's just like, you know, I might get seen here without having the water camo or the croc cap. So let me save just in case. I don't want to have to do the pain again. Was the only reason. It was a good call. Maybe, well, I guess it's all the same. Or so it says. Max length health bars. That's the thing, I don't really know. And I don't have, like, the usual chatters that I would ask, like Wig or anyone here. Just so happens that on this day, we don't have them. So I genuinely am not sure if it's full health bars or not. All right, what? Perfect stealth while I'm resetting.
I would need better camouflage for super safe. Make sure that you have brown face. Guys who have the snake camouflages, like I do.
Oh.
All the way to 34% camouflage, so there shouldn't be any way that we get caught here. I think anything above 10% camo index at this point will help you avoid getting caught here. I like to wait for this next light here to go away.
So he does pretty much exactly what I was just doing with like the same camo index. He just really hugs the right side as he goes. Is the only difference, which is where I was like, oh, okay. Brown face paint. Tiger Stripe. And it just works. Just like hugging the wall to that side. Oh, come on. I didn't hug it closely enough. Life bar requirement is the most confusing for me in this game. I took a lot of damage and I consistently end with 1 life bar, even though I know I took more than that. It must be full life bars then. Where, and I guess if you don't get all the way to the next one, it's just doing like the whole numbers that you actually hit. So if you get like 1 3/4, it just says 1 instead of 2, I would assume. Probably just so it looks cleaner. It's a little wild, but well, I don't want to say that out loud. Yeah, I do. Kojima was never big on making his games very difficult. He just never really seemed interested in it. At least not with Metal Gear. I can't say I've played Death Stranding, so I don't know. But even from what I hear about Death Stranding, that doesn't seem to have changed. Oh, come on. That time I thought we were good. But like even what's that? Even just the difficulty settings being in Metal Gear at all is a result of the localization team who is doing the version for Western releases suggesting that they add something like that because they thought that the game didn't offer enough of a challenge. Because if you've played, or you might have heard this, particularly for doing like the big boss achievement in MGS1, I didn't know about this until after I did the achievement, unfortunately. But if you play the Japanese version of MGS1, like the original JP release of it, there is no difficulty select. And the game, just as it was originally balanced, is the normal mode. Or sorry, not the normal, is the easy mode in the Western release. Like, that's the original balancing for MGS1. Sweden face paint might not be the worst idea. Just because it's blue. Oh. Sweden face paint. What do you know? It just works. I suppose I'll just leave it. I'm still gonna be in the water. It's ABBA time. I could probably do this without saving. I was gonna save here, but like, do I really need to? Oh, yeah, the guy with the wheelchair just doesn't give a shit. All right. Aren't there 3 of them? There are, right? Where's the 3rd guard? The fuck? I'm not ashamed to say I really like ABBA. You shouldn't be. I've never... what's it? I don't know if any of these are tranquilizers. Or sorry, not tranquilizers, suppressors. I have plenty of time to check and just round up items. Like, I've been playing so blazing fast that I haven't been stopping to check items and stuff. I can afford to, like, take a second to look at stuff. Can you name 9 games made in Gothenburg? I can't name one, dog. I'll be so real with you. Here I'm gonna save because this room likes to fuck me. Even just in a normal playthrough of MGS3, I always get myself spotted in this room. Don't tell me about 007. This is the Master Collection. Camo. Oh. Guess who doesn't have splitter camo?
Who's that?
I was not able to. I was like, I just saved. I could maybe just CQC these guys. I was wrong. I was wrong. I can't name any. No. Trying to even just think of games from Sweden. Unequipping the weapon while aiming made me aim all the time when re-equipping. Is that a bug? I thought that was just the way it worked in the originals too. But to be fair, I only played the PS2 versions a couple times. But even then, you just you click L3 to lower it again when that happens. Like when swapping back and forth. This guy's placed so inconveniently. There we go.
What's that?
There's nothing, really. There. Desert will be handy later. Cardboard box will be huge. I assume at some point I'm almost definitely gonna want it. The pair. There is another guy up top. I forgot about him. Never had it happen to me in the originals or the HD version. Really. It could be a Master Collection bug. I've just mainly played these in Master Collection. Because I did play them on the PS2 versions for the videos, but then for everything since, like doing 100%, I've been doing Master Collection just because Steam achievements are nice. Like, if I'm going to complete everything in Metal Gear, I better get those big shiny achievements that I can display on my Steam profile. Those big perfect game badges that go on my profile as well. I love those. Those are great. Love having a bunch of those. You hear the PS3 is such a clusterfuck, they're just considering remaking MGS4 outright. I did not hear that. I could kind of believe that, but at the same time, I feel like that would just as much be an MGS4 issue like specifically, and not so much just the PS3. Because there are so many PS3 games that get ported to later systems, like, just fine, despite being super tied down to, like, PS3 architecture and everything. But then the issue with MGS4 is that it just so heavily uses all of that architecture to the point where, like, who knows how fucked it is. And even then, like, that would be more of an MGS4 thing. It's the same reason that MGS4 is, what's it? Is so difficult to emulate. It legitimately is just because it takes so much advantage of, like, the SPU and PPU modules and the way that the PS3 used those. Like, MGS4 is so reliant on that very specific hardware that port probably is just awful to work on. I can't imagine that being fun whatsoever. Oh, I don't need this right now, Snake. No videos. Not today. Wrong gun. Whoa. I'm just taking it slow and steady. We got 5 hours to complete this whole thing. I've been just absolutely cooking the whole way through. I can afford to slow down here and there for crawling like that. They're not gonna see me. What's that again? Suppressor for my other gun. I'm gonna need a suppressor for my trank gun soon, though. Like the game and the hardware. It probably is a combination of both. I would say that's almost definitely true. I have a grenade in my pocket. Hold on. Just to save the suppressor a bit. Do a little of that. Probably not necessary, but why did you pick extreme? Because we're doing the Foxhound run right now. I shouldn't have to save, like, anywhere. Well, no, I really shouldn't have to save, like, until I'm out. The scientists can potentially raise an alert, but should be fine. Oh, why didn't we pick Euro Extreme? Just because it's not needed. And even with Euro Extreme, you can't hit the continue button for Foxhound. You have to quit out to the menu, because if you get more than 0 continues, it's a failed run. Is there anything up here I want? It doesn't seem like there is. Like, I felt like I remembered there being something I want. With the 4 guards in the stairs on the way here. In the boxes room with the 4 guards. I don't know what room you're talking about. We have so much time, though. 5 hours is so generous. Like, I'm realizing how far into the game we already are. With, like, 30 minutes on the in-game clock. And I'm like, dude, I have 4.5 hours of in-game time to go. Like, I can chill out a little bit. You know, like, I can calm down. I don't need to go this fast. I need to go pretty fast, but it doesn't need to be like lightning speed. What is that? Mousetrap. The room you said gives you trouble? Oh, what? Oh, it's on the boxes? Okay, okay. Good to know. That room. Got you. Yeah. I'm on the same page. Oops. Shit. And now the camera flips. I tried to like hold back instead. But of course then the camera flips for me. Yeah, we have so much time. Like time, the more that I'm doing this, the more I'm like, time isn't the issue, is it? This run, like the in-game timer is gonna be like 2.5 hours by the end of this, if even. It might be less, even doing shit like this. Like, I'm still gonna have so much overhead on the time. It really is more just doing the bosses well and not raising an alert. Oh, where do I get the... Just getting exercise on those stairs? Yeah, you know. We get a little exercise where we can. It helps. You recommend the collection on Vita? Not particularly. I mean, I don't know anything about the Vita collection. But honestly, with the Master Collection being out and being nearly like what's the word I'm looking for? Equal to the originals now that they've fixed it up so much. I don't need to save, he said. Do I just run through that room? What do I want to do there? Point being, I would just go with the HD collection. Or like the HD collection is pretty good from PS3/360. But HD collection just has everything, well, for the older games, like in one package, and all of them are pretty good without mods. There are some little issues, like MGS3's audio quality is lower than in any other version in the Master Collection. But that's like the worst thing that you can really say about it at this point. Which, you know, all things considered, it's pretty good. Could be better, but for that to be like the glaring issue, could be so much worse. It was so much worse, actually, to be clear. When the collection first came out, it was worse than that. Oh, put on the box around scientists? No way. Do they just not give a shit? It's actually a crazy play. I respect it. I gotta grab this suppressor this time, though. Much better. GS2 has the best aesthetic. Ooh, I don't know. Am I crazy for saying that I really like the art direction in 4? Like, particularly, I really enjoy 4's art direction. They're curious but won't raise an alert. That actually is kind of huge. I'll have to try that. Left myself such a run back, but to be fair, this is like the easiest run back ever. I didn't save because none of this is all that worrying when it comes to alerts. I just like MGS4 has such a crazy art style I really love it. Like, Snake's Octo Camo suit looks fucking sick. Raiden looks fucking sick. Ocelot looks great. Everyone looks great. Even Johnny looks great. Much as people hate him, he does. You know the fear boss fight trick with stun grenades? I do not. But I'll just pull up the perfect stealth video for the fear as well. I don't need it for just generally getting through. But the boss fights are where the perfect stealth video is coming in clutch this playthrough. Which is actually the biggest place that it came in clutch in the prior big boss runs too. This is the same thing I did for the others, where I like pretty much did blind runs for big boss, where I just kind of improvised it. But then whenever we got like to a particularly bad spot or like a tricky boss fight, I used the perfect stealth video. I can easily just slip through here, can't I? I don't even have to worry about that guard. He's oblivious. Still haven't finished this. We're right at the end of it. This is the last playthrough. I have no reason to go up there. There was nothing up there for me. MGS4 is a lot more anime now that oh fuck. The camera on these stairs is so inconsistent. Half the time it spawns with the camera behind you, half the time it's in front of you. Hilariously inconsistent. But to be fair, with the original MGS3, you can really feel that this perspective was a last minute addition. They just kind of tacked it on there. Like, you really feel it when you play. And it's funny, I never noticed until I played this version of the game. Like, you see footage of it, and it looks fine. There's a guard there. What do I do about that guard? I saw him in the back, but I was already too, like, dedicated to it. I just had to go for it. Hold on. Glancing at the perfect stealth method here while I try to load back in. Only because that one guard in the back is so fucky. Like, he is in the most inconvenient spot he could be. MGS4 is my favorite 8-hour movie. Bro, I'll be so real. The movie allegations for 4 are way overblown. When you actually play it, you realize that it's... I mean, the cutscenes are long, and there are a couple of particularly extremely long stretches, like the epilogue cutscene, obviously. Still, to this day, holds the record for longest cutscene in a video game. But outside of a couple exceptions, like that other one, that I think is at, like, the end of Act 3, if I remember right. That one is also like 30 minutes long. Outside of those, it's pretty much the same like gameplay to dialogue / cutscene ratio as the other MGS games. And yeah, I would say that 2 is probably worse in that regard. I feel like 4 is one of those cases where a lot of fans nowadays haven't played 4 because it's locked to the PS3. And people just kind of say the movie thing. And people who haven't played it just picked up the movie thing. Because I was kind of surprised when I played it how much gameplay there was. Because I had just heard so many people be like, oh yeah, that's my favorite game that's not even a game and it's actually just a movie. But it doesn't really feel like that when you play it. Like, I didn't get that. I saw the perfect stealth thing. He did, he got in the box and went literally straight up to the guard in the back with handkerchiefs equipped at the same time. And he deactivated the box and like instantly mashed out the handkerchief and knocked him out. That is apparently the method. I always dread the bomb defusal tutorial in MGS2. Yeah, that shit's long as fuck. I feel like once Master Collection Volume 2 comes around, that might die out a good bit. Like once the game is more accessible and more modern fans actually get to play it. I think you'll start hearing that a lot less. Because I would definitely say MGS2 is worse. Like MGS2 is a game that's like 11 or 12 hours for the average first playthrough, I think. But then when I did a run of, when I started doing playthroughs for it for dog tags where I was skipping the cutscenes, that game was like 3 hours. And then for the big boss run, it was like 2 hours. Oh, fuck my life. Like genuinely, about 2/3 of MGS2 is just codex or cutscenes. And if I remember right, I think MGS4 took me like 14 hours to play through. And like, it was like 8 hours of dialogue and cutscenes and like 6 hours of gameplay, which is still, compared to most games, a bad spread. But as far as Metal Gear goes, that's honestly pretty average. Like having a little more than half of the game just be watching, that's kind of Metal Gear. Metal Gear gets away with it because it's cute though. Resume. Pulls off back-to-back movies in the last act of the game. Yeah, I think that might be where the meme initially came from. It's just like, I think it is the end of Act 3, if I remember right. Where there's that one cutscene that's like 30, 35 minutes long, just uninterrupted. And then, obviously, the final cutscene is the record holder. Everyone knows that one. Oh, wrong menu. Oops. What is that shit again? It's like 47 minutes or something. The epilogue cutscene for MGS4. Something like that. That was a little close for comfort. Okay. So hold on. He did it. Like this. Was it 70? There's no way. Is it actually 70 minutes? Please work. It did not work. What the fuck? How did that work for him? What? Hold on, I need to see it again. That's crazy. For me, it's the instant the box is off of me, the alert goes off because it's MGS3. Oh, he bumped into him. On replays there a bit much. I feel like that's every Metal Gear though. Like genuinely, like that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not 5. It's not 5. Or Peace Walker. But those are totally different cases. To be fair. Those are just entirely different genres even. Oh.
Come in, HQ.
I'm just resetting that. I'm not doing that. The forced codec calls. Are there forced ones like that you can't skip? That I wouldn't know because I didn't replay it. That much I would not know. Or do you just mean like the mandatory ones, even though you can skip them, there's just a lot of them? Bro, MGS2 is easily the worst offender with the codec. Oh my god. That was one that when we had to play it like 15 times for the 100%, I was just constantly like, please stop calling me. Just let me play my game. I'm begging you, leave me alone. Come on now. Ah! Works for me. Oh, where is it? There. Also works for me. I know how to use the node. Yeah, MGS2 is the worst with that for sure. And then Rose. Mandatory codec calls all the time from Rose. You remember what day tomorrow is? What, the day tomorrow? The day tomorrow? Jesus Christ. Oh, so with load times. That's also with the... What's it? The credits themselves. I think the actual record doesn't include the credits. But it might be that it's like an hour of cutscenes and credits and stuff, but that like the one single cutscene is like 47 minutes or something like that. The epilogue to MGS4 is great though. Like MGS4's ending is so good. It wraps up everything. I love it, but holy shit, it's long. Last time I played 4 was literally more than a decade ago. Yeah, I also, like, I'm just hoping that the Master Collection Volume 2 is out by the time that we get to streaming through it. Is this gonna fuck me? Oh, no, not really. The dog turned around, but no. Okay. Go in there. Yeah, I mean, if it's all one interrupted string of cutscenes, then I would say that that's all in it. But I think like the actual official record. Oh fuck. It works. I'm probably gonna have to trank this guy though. He's gonna turn around for sure. Since that took extra. Just to be safe. That would be a dream reveal at the Game Awards. Bro, honestly, it would be. Master Collection Volume 2 is a sleeper pick for, like, reveal that I'm hoping to see at the Game Awards. There was another guard there that I had no idea was there. I'm ever so slightly on the copium for Armored Core 6 DLC at the Game Awards, only because they did just recently do like a big back-end update on Steam like 2 days ago for Armored Core 6. And obviously like FromSoft and Jeff Keighley are some of the biggest butt buddies in the industry. So, you know, that could, like, it could be an expansion for Armored Core. I'm honestly kind of praying on that one. I'm not saying I think it's gonna happen, but that would be pretty great. I would be a very happy boy if that were the case. And if not, like, I just think there is no AC6 expansion. Like, if not this time, then it's just never happening. That's how he did it. You bump the guard. Okay. The hope is there. Hope, not cope. It's cope. I'll be so real. It's kind of cope. It is there, though. That is so fucking goofy that that works. And that the box works. Oh, fuck! I was hoping. I should have handkerchiefed him. I should have known better. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That would have been so funny if I just straight up boxed on out of there. Sorry, Game Awards. My hopes are AC6 DLC. Honestly, now I will also say Master Collection Volume 2. I still have a little bit of hope in me for Ace Combat 8 being there, because we've heard all year that it's getting revealed this year. Kono has been tweeting all fucking year saying that it's happening in 2025. And AC7 did get announced at the Game Awards back in like 2018. So, I have hope. Very little, but I have hope left in me for Ace Combat 8 being there. I'm trying to think. I'm forgetting one that I've been hoping for. Ooh, I fucked it up. Okay. I fucked it up. How do you feel about the KOTOR remake being shown? It's not happening. Firm hopium. The last that we heard about the KOTOR remake was that they still couldn't find a writer. That was like the last piece of news that we ever got about it. Like, even from leaks or anything. Oh, the other one, it's not a new reveal, but Capcom publicly confirmed that they're going to be showing a bunch of RE Requiem stuff at the Game Awards. So, like, we'll probably be getting our first proper look at, like, gameplay for RE9. It doesn't need a writer. They were looking for a writer. And they couldn't find one, last we heard. AC8, please. I did hear that there is absolutely no Leon, which means he's definitely in there. Yeah, bro, just this week, like literally this morning, yesterday, and the day before, I shit you not, the last 3 days in a row, there have been like big RE9 leaks every single day, and they've all contradicted each other. Like, when I talk about Resident Evil leaks being fucking stupid and how I never believe any of them, that's why. Because one of them is like, Leon is absolutely not in the game. And then the next one is like, Leon is a playable character for roughly half of the game. And even like half of the boss fights and everything in this game are for Leon's half. And then the one that came out this morning, oh, and the one that said Leon was there for half of the game also said that Claire Redfield would be there, and Yoko from Outbreak would also be there, and Sherry Birkin would also be there. And I'm like, yeah, there's no way. They're not adding this many like callback characters in one game. They're not. There's no fucking way. And then, sorry, the one from this morning said that there is a second playable character for the game who's not revealed yet, but that secondary character is Rosemary Winters. So Ethan's daughter, who, timeline-wise, at the point of Requiem taking place, she would be roughly like 5 years old. So I'm also going to put a confident no fucking way on that one as well. And I feel pretty confident about saying, yeah, no, there's no way. Wesker's gonna appear, I'm telling you. Wesker would be so insane. At that point, we would have just totally like thrown lore and all that out the window, and we're just having goofy fun. Talk about just throwing everything and seeing what sticks. It really is. That's how it always is with Resi leaks. The 5-year-old bioweapon? Yeah, apparently. According to the leak from this morning, at least. Wesker shows up and is just a volcano with tentacles. In Raccoon City, the volcano got excavated in like one solid piece and moved over to the nuclear crater of Raccoon City. They just fucking moved Wesker's volcano corpse into the US without anyone noticing. I think it could happen. Could easily happen. Don't question it. One of my friends is convinced Lisa Trevor is going to show up. Yeah, a lot of people are convinced that the stalker from the trailers is Lisa. I'm personally not, but a lot of people are on that train. And to be honest, I was like firmly saying there's no way it's her. But then we got that one like little snippet of gameplay on Twitter a couple months ago that had Grace shooting a zombie, like a classic T-virus zombie. And it was literally like a 2-second clip that they cut away from super fast. But that clip being there, A, was just enough for us to be like, holy fuck, there are zombies in this game. And B, maybe Lisa? Maybe? I don't think that is her. But like, if we're bringing back the T-virus, it's not impossible for Lisa to make an appearance. You know what I mean? Like, it's not outside the realm of possibility to think that they could. If we're already bringing back the T-virus for the Raccoon City game, I could see them doing that. I did not equip the box, did I? I did not. She really was just unkillable. That would be kind of sweet. Like, from that perspective of like, yeah, no, she didn't die. She's just been lurking around all this time. Lisa Trevor don't give a shit. It could be fun.
Who's that?
I fucked it up again. I should have saved after the one time that I did get through. Because I was thinking like, oh, the guard won't be there on the way back out, but then he was. And at that point, I was just like, all right, fuck it, we go. Although I've kind of lost count of my saves. I think we've done 6 saves. Yeah, 6. The pain was my 5th one. Wait, no. No. The pain was my 4th one, and then I saved in the river just in case because I had an extra one, which ended up being clutch. Yeah, this right now is my 6th. We're currently on 6 saves, and I have 25 for the run. Granted, I'm still saving at least 7 of them for boss fights. Minimum, I want to save 7 saves. So I have like 11 saves left that I can put wherever else I want. There's one leaker who consistently gets shit wrong about horror games, yet people still take him seriously, and I don't understand why. I will name names because I've been saying it for years. It's Dusk Golem on Twitter.
What's wrong? Who's that?
I expected him to go down. Give us the tea. He's talking about Dusk Golem. There's no one else it could be. But he got werewolves for... Yes, he got one thing. He got one. That's it. That's like his only big one that's been true. You are correct. Of course I am. Who else would it be? Dusk Golem posts a new horror game leak like at least once a week, and they never come true. He had like that and then one other leak way before Village. But he's genuinely had like 2 leaks. I believe both were Resident Evil that have ever come true. And yet, everyone is like, well, Dusk Golem leaked this. And I'm like, I don't give a shit what Dusk Golem leaked. His leaks are never legit. And like, I wouldn't name names, but like genuinely, you do it that publicly, you do it for the attention, and you so consistently don't have correct leaks, don't have proper leaks. Like, I tweeted something about Requiem before Capcom revealed the title. He revealed the title Requiem. I never heard about this one, if true. Always get said they're from Dusk and they aren't. No, I follow Dusk on Twitter just to keep up. Oh, I forgot the guy up top. And they normally are from Dusk. Dusk does just tweet shit all the time. Like, one of them is, ever since the SH2 remake got leaked, or sorry, not leaked, revealed, sorry, leak is on the brain. Dusk has consistently reiterated, like, every month or so, that Born from a Wish for Silent Hill 2 remake is coming. Like, he has said it every month for years at this point. And the actress who played Maria and Mary in the remake on stream like a month and a half ago or so got asked about it by someone in chat. And she said if they are doing it, she has no idea because she hasn't been contacted to do any voice lines or mocap or anything for it. So unless they recast Maria, it's clearly not happening. But he keeps reiterating it. And that's been a big one of his for a long ass time now. So on RE9, is the main character Rose? No, Rose is only like 5 years old at the point that that Requiem takes place. You see the trailer for the new Silent Hill movie? Yeah, it looks awful. Like, oh my god. Then again, I didn't like the first one. A lot of people did like the first one. I didn't. I say a lot of people. Some people liked the first one. There's like a solid 80 people who liked the first one, at least. Maybe 82. Maybe we'll get Rose as a main character for 10. I don't really expect to see much of Rose going forward, to be honest with you. Because she is so tied to, like, the Winters duology. And at least with Requiem so far, it seems like they're just kind of done with that and moving. Well, they already had publicly said they're done with it too. The director did an interview where he kind of was like, yeah, like the Winter's story is over. Like we've told it. Right? I don't expect to really see Rose come back later on. Village straight up hinted her story was coming next. Well, her story did come next in the DLC for Village that wrapped it up. So I think they genuinely are done with the Winters. What was the... I always want to say Rule of Rose because of the PS2 game, but it's not... Is it Shadow of Rose or something like that? The DLC for Village? I always want to say Rule of Rose, but that's a whole other horror game. Why do people want to see Rose again? I think just because she has like an interesting setup. I think it's Shadows of Rose. Yeah, I think it's something like that. Still don't have any of them. I haven't played Shadows of Rose personally. I'm going to soon for the retrospective, like relatively soon. But the RE7 DLCs are so worth it. Like especially on sale. You get like the season pass and End of Zoe together on sale. And all that DLC ended up costing me like $7. And there's so much in that package once you have the DLC for 7. Like, it's kind of insane how much content is in 7 once you add the DLC onto it. Oh. Yeah, I don't expect much of Rose. That one leak from today said that she's the secondary character for Requiem, and just there's no fucking way. She's actually like a toddler. Okay, not a toddler. She's like a kindergartner at the time the game takes place. I can't imagine playing as her for half the game. But no, sorry, the main character for Requiem is Grace Ashcroft. Yes, Ashcroft. I even have to like really think through every time I say it. I'm like Ashcroft, Ashford, Ashcroft, Ashford, Ashcroft. Who's the daughter of Alyssa Ashcroft from Outbreak. Which is why everyone was like, wait, who? And I just so luckily had played Outbreak like a couple months before that reveal. But yeah, Alyssa, and even False, because she played it with me. When Requiem got revealed, I was like, oh my god, look, it's Alyssa from Outbreak in the trailer. She's like, wait, what? It was such an out of nowhere character to call back to. Not a bad out of nowhere, just like completely unexpected though. Okay, we pray. I gotta get the bump just right. Fuck me, man. This one little bit of execution on bumping the guard is the worst. God damn it. Maybe a time? No, there's no way. I don't feel like they would do that. Maybe. But at least for me, I'm still in the camp of like, Leon could be in Requiem. Certainly. But only if it's like in the way that Chris is in Village. where he's kind of like working in the background throughout the game's events. And then maybe there's like a short playable section of him near the end where he just fucking goes John Wick on everything for like 10 minutes. And then you're back to Grace again. I could see that, but I don't see him being like a character you play half of the game as. If you stay to the left, he'll probably turn to like track me, right? At least I would think. I almost forgot about him again. Can you wait to see if he has his back turned to then go? Maybe. I might also be able to trank him. Maybe. Like a not a hero type DLC. Possibly if he is like involved in the story, but doesn't have a playable segment. But I think if he is playable in the main game, probably not. And even if we did, people would be pissed because it won't be free again, like Not a Hero was. Not a Hero only ended up getting made free because it got delayed for so long. It came out like 6 months after its initially announced release. So they just ended up giving it away for free. Which was uncharacteristically generous of Capcom to begin with. There's no way they do that again. Won't be surprised if that BSAA shit from the end of Village just isn't there. Me neither. Because Resi does drop plot points like that a lot. Oh, Jake from RE6 could be an awesome character to bring back. I'm still saying, like, I know that they don't want to because RE6 is RE6 and it just kind of has that taint to it where touching it at all feels too risky. But man, that would be such a wild character to come back. I would be screaming like a girl if they did like a sudden Jake reveal in the middle of RE9. I would lose my shit on stream. Oh, no. No, I am not running away. No. But no, it does work when he's facing you. The issue is you have to bump him to like prevent it from happening right away. But then the whole thing with bumping him is that you can't do it while you're in the box. You have to get really close so that when you pop out of the box, it like immediately knocks him back a little bit. And then you hit the handkerchief before he recovers from it. I did it the one time and then I got spotted on the way out after. But it might be more consistent. It would be more consistent if I could trank him from the back of the room. Why did the scientist turn around? I did not expect this area to be a pain point. I really didn't. I can confirm the Prime 4 open world is not very inspiring. The actual zones the majority of the game is in are great, however. Game is easiest in the series. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people don't like the level design in Prime 4 because apparently it's very linear. Like, even with the collectibles and, like, optional upgrades and stuff, I've heard that they are, like, so baby easy and, like, right on your beaten path to get for the most part, that people are generally not very big on it. The level design, I mean. And the way the collectibles are being handled.
What's that? Huh?
Son of a bitch. Oh, did I have the Sweden face paint on? Also, the one thing I've heard a lot of is make sure you get the green crystals in the desert area as you play through the game. Don't ignore them. It is the one, and I know why. Because I've heard people complaining about it a lot. I'm like 3 zones in and they're pretty much completely linear. Which is so weird, because like when I think of Prime, I don't think of that. Like I think of that when I think of like Fusion or Other M. But when I think of Metroid Prime, at least the first one, granted this is less so with like 2 and 3, I think of it being like really, really open-ended. Like it's one of the more open-ended Metroid titles. And yeah, the art is amazing. So, win? Oh my god, I still have the Sweden face paint on. What am I doing? Hearing more, it sounds like they changed things thinking this would be people's first Metroid game. Well, I can't help it when I'm talking about Metroid now. I keep saying it. Anything that I'm like, well, there's a negative, but there's also a positive, so I can't. Every single time without fail. For the last like week, I've done it. I can't help myself. It needs to catch on. It needs to just become a meme like that. It needs to be like the new why can't Metroid crawl? We just need to make it a meme. I don't mind it much, but I can tell it's more streamlined. I'm enjoying it though. Okay. It's about to get real nerdy in here. That one I haven't heard. Is that another line of his? Is that actually something he says? I haven't heard that one. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to stand up, but maybe. There we go. That's good. First Metroid was Metroid 2 on the Game Boy. Bro, I am so sorry. I'm kidding. When you're younger, that game would be magical. Playing Metroid for the first time in college, like I did, I played Metroid 1 on the NES, and I was like, this has so many things I don't like about it, but like the very core of this game, I do enjoy. Like a lot. Ah, shit. And then I played Metroid 2. I still to this day have not finished Metroid 2. At some point, once I have a good reason to, I will likely force myself through it. But, yeah. I'm naked. I put on the wrong outfit. And then I looked at chat. I almost missed it too. That would have been so good if I ran straight into this room without a shirt on. Just got spotted. Prime 2 was good, but I did like Prime 1 more. Yeah, I felt like the Prime games are all good. At least 1, 2, and 3. I didn't play like the spin-offs. I like Prime 1, 2, and 3. But I generally felt like the quality went down with each one. And like 3 has stuff that I enjoyed about it. But it didn't like it didn't scratch that Metroid itch, you know? It just, I didn't get that feeling from it. Although three's stuff with the suit, the corruption, even if you would, that was cool. I liked that. The suit designs in 3 were immaculate. The suit design in 4 is immaculate. To be fair. Turn back around. Until the fetch quest at the end of the game. That is the worst part of the game. Absolutely. Going and getting the things from like each area before the finale. That is like... I remember playing it for the first time and just being like, really? Really? This is what we're doing? Okay, hold on. Oh my god, I can't see. I so could. I so could. Not a prime tradition? Well. Oh my god, go! The box! I forgot the box! God damn it. Okay. What was I saying a second ago? That was the reason I never finished Prime Remastered. What, the fetch quest at the end? Oh, I was saying the fetch quest is not a Prime tradition. Necessarily. But if you skip those green crystals in the open world of 4, apparently. Found an easier way to take care of that guard. That's true. Although even that was so sketchy. I feel like I might have gotten lucky on that. Because the reason I was like really worried about it was all it took for that to fuck up was just one of them hitting the alarm like before I actually got to the door. I wonder what speedrunners will do about those. Bro, probably just bite the bullet. Like, what else do you really do with that, you know? If you haven't heard, I guess, spoiler alert for Prime 4, potentially. It's a minor gameplay spoiler that, honestly, you probably want to hear if you're playing the game or plan on playing it. There are these crystals all over the open world that seem optional, like, throughout the whole game. But then, like, right before the finale... like literally right before, apparently you are required to go around and get all the crystals. So if you didn't do them just as you were playing the game and like going between areas and stuff, it apparently can take like more than an hour of just driving around the desert to get all the crystals pulled together. It's a good thing I'm a completionist. Yeah, in that case, it would save you from a lot of headache. Because I've heard quite a few people complaining about like getting to the end of the game and then suddenly those optional open world crystals, because most people are just kind of skipping the open world since it's not great. So apparently people are just like trying to beeline it to the next area because they really don't give. And then at the end of the game, they're like, hey, actually, you need all those crystals. People are like, wait, what? They don't make it seem optional. It was like a very main story, do this for the main story kind of thing when it was explained. Oh. Everyone keeps saying they're, like, seemingly optional. That's what I keep seeing whenever they come up in discussion. Ever played the Resi board game? I've not. I'm not a big tabletop gamer. At least historically, I never have been. Clean. I love that grenade trick so much. That is some of the goofiest Metal Gear bullshit. And I love it. Again, if you weren't here like really early when I started doing it, if you hold a grenade in your hand, like as if you're cooking it, like I was doing there with the smoke grenade, it's just a bug. It's not intended. The guards can't hear your footsteps when you're doing it. It silences your footsteps, so you can run straight up behind the guard and then like unequip it and do the CQC takedown at the same time, and they'll never hear you coming. And it is some of the goofiest, like, classic Metal Gear shit ever. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at quickscoping? Nowadays, probably like a 6 or so. Back in my prime, and by my prime, I mean classic Modern Warfare 2, like a 9. Because I was one of the intervention kids running around MW2 all the time. I loved using the intervention. That was my favorite gun in MW2. The Barrett was better. Anyone who tells you otherwise is delusional. But the intervention had so much style to it. It was so much more fun to use than the Barrett ever was. I did it! You have to get to just the right distance from him. It's so weird. Okay, exit trip. Now, DSR or ballista? Ballista. I preferred the ballista always, but it was just because it was like the intervention. But even then, it's the same thing where the ballista does have a slight statistical advantage over the DSR, but the DSR has more style points. I just liked the ballista because it was more like the intervention. Anyway, it is about that time. I went a couple minutes over trying to see if I could get it that run. I did not, but I have to go back to video work. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff. We made shockingly good progress on this, by the way. I didn't acknowledge it, but for the first 3 hours of attempting it, that was pretty good. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a like. Algorithm, you know how that goes. I appreciate it. Thank you for done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything else outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, there's stuff in the description below on the YouTube side, or if you're on Twitch, they're on the channel page, they're in chat commands. You'll be able to find whatever you're looking for, like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. They're all there. Oh. So my alerts do work now. I didn't even mess with it. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Those are my new custom alerts that I'm working on through the bot that the other day weren't working, and I thought I had to fix them, but I didn't touch them, and now they're working. Anyway. Okay. Thank you for the follow. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.